Hi everybody and welcome to Time to Talk. Yes, with me and Isak.
Yes, hello.
So this thing actually got a name now, I think. Yes. Today we are going to talk about last week. We are going to talk about next week. This week, I mean. And we are going to take some comments from YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. And I want to talk to you about another thing also, because I do owe you an apology. Yes. But over to you, Isak, and let's get started. Yes.
Yes, let's start with what happened last week.
A lot.
Yes. Maybe first of all we can talk about our company that we have down here.
Yes. Oh, you mean company? I
mean
thought you
Lambi.
meant company. Yes, we have Lambi, and we actually have a little bit of a blanket for her. Lambi has, I don't know what they say with dogs. She has been in heat, it says, with the horses.
Yeah, I think it's called the same for dogs.
And no, Lambi actually thinks that she is having a puppy. She do have a puppy, she believes. Come and lay down with your baby. Yes. I actually never had a dog. Think she was pregnant, and after that actually believes that she has a puppy. And she runs around with this little thing. That is her puppy, she thinks. Yes, you can take it. Yes. And Lambi has been doing this. She does it in nighttime too. So it has been really tough because I haven't been sleeping for a week actually, because Lambi falls asleep when she wakes up and gets really worried where her puppy is, and then I need to find it for her, and then she can kind of go back to sleep again. Yes.
Has Lambi been like this before?
Never.
Never.
No, never. And she also loves to have like her feet rubbed. Every night she comes and put up her...
And she gets a foot massage.
Yes, she wants a foot massage actually. But not very often on the table, but today. Yes. Can that be enough? Yes. You can take your and lay down. Yes. You can lay down. Yes. So I don't know exactly, because I know that you can give them kind of like medication to get it to stop. But I would love to try to find kind of like another way than medication. Maybe someone has any clues what to do about it. Because I don't have any experience of it. No, I don't. Hey. And she wants to kind of be close all the time.
Yeah, she seems very anxious.
Yes, and I think it actually started last Monday when we had this episode, when she came up here. That was the start of it. So, let's see how it goes.
Hopefully you get better soon.
Yes, I hope so too.
And you can get some sleep.
Yes, that would be actually a good thing, because the night when we were... the morning when we were going to Staldamskär, I actually hadn't slept anything, so I was really tired actually. And we went really early in the morning.
Yeah, that was quite a long day.
Yes, it was.
And I remember that on the way home you fell asleep in the car a little bit.
I did. Yes, I did.
You nodded off a few times.
Yes, like this. And then I have a lot of pain in my neck.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Let's actually talk a bit about Staldamskär.
Yes. Oh my God.
It was so fun to be there again.
Yeah, it was. It was so amazing. I actually not sure how long time it was since we were at Staldamskär. I believe I said like 6 months in the episode, but I'm actually not sure if we been there before or after we lost Dandelion. I actually don't remember, because for a couple of months everything was kind of like a bit blurry for me. And usually I visit my horses more often, but this has kind of been a strange 6 months, I think. But it was kind of amazing to see Colibri and of course Sparven.
And we went and talked a bit with Frosty and Madonna too.
Yes, of course we did. But we didn't record it. It was kind of amazing. Frosty was really happy. It was kisses and hugs from him. Madonna was happy too, but really concentrated on eating. And I actually think Madonna has lost a couple of kilos. A lot of kilos actually.
Has she been working out?
Yes, she have. And I believe Hannah is coming this week, so I think maybe we can get her to give like a full update. I talk to Hannah several times a week about Frosty and Madonna, but I thought it would be fun for you to actually hear Hannah talk about it.
And I think it's time for Hannah to come on Time to Talk.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I think you have to bribe her.
I'll try to convince her.
Yeah. And of course it was really special to see Sparven. I haven't been talking about this founder and Sparven because I think it's been a lot of kind of hard stuff with the horses. I think the Dandelion and Madonna had her laminitis, almost got founder. I can't say that word.
Yeah, I think it's called founder.
Yeah, okay. And at the same time, Sparven actually had that, and I was so scared when it almost happened to Madonna too. So it's kind of have been a lot, and for several times, Johan and I actually talked about that we wasn't sure if we could keep Sparven alive or not, if it would work with treatment. And this was kind of in the same era as Dandelion, so it kind of was a lot. But no, it actually looks brighter. And I do believe when you have horses that you need to celebrate the small things, because it will be time for the bad things, if you like it or not. Bad things happens. So no, I feel like I want to be really happy about Sparven, but I do know that things can change for the bad with him. But I can't go and dwell up in that. I need to be positive about the good things, and when we take the shit when it happens. It needs to be like that, because when you have 9 horses, it's always kind of someone you are really worried about.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, and I can't believe in this episode that I didn't say one time that this is Sparven that is going to be father of Nicky's baby.
You're already talking about his next girlfriend.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of stupid. Yes.
But he is going to be a father.
Yes, he is. So, and that's so special.
That's something to look forward to and
yes,
celebrate.
Yes, for sure.
And talking of people that don't want to be on camera that much, we had Victor with us.
Yes.
And he did something really special.
Yes, he did. But Victor actually has been some on camera now, and it's not like Hannah. No, it was kind of really special and really crazy, because Johan just asked if someone wanted to ride Sparven. And Victor was like, yeah, I can do it. And I was so shocked. Because Victor hasn't been riding for 10 years. I brought Nicky to him. And Victor actually rode Nicky kind of like when she had been on the farm for, I don't know, a week. And I think Nicky was 3 years old, if I remember right.
Oh, Lord.
She is
She's
preparing, yes, for the puppy.
Oh.
Hey, Lambi. Yes, I moved the baby to you. So that was really special, actually, to see Victor on Sparven. I think Victor has been one time on trash. But that's so long ago.
Oh my god, I can't imagine riding on trash.
No?
He seems like such a playful guy.
Yeah, he is playful.
But he can be serious when someone is on him.
Yeah, he never done any stupid stuff with me. He can be a little bit awake, but safe at the same time. It's kind of a little bit difficult to explain trash. But he is kind of like really special to ride. He has kind of like a big movement, and his slope is really big. And he does something really special when he makes the turns, spins.
Okay.
Not like the modern reining horses. He do something cool, something else.
You'll have to show me.
Yeah, I think I actually have clips of that.
No, I meant you can get up on him now.
Oh, sure. And that would be something.
It really would.
Yeah.
How much has Victor ridden before?
No, not much at all.
Not much at all?
No. I don't know. Maybe 30 times on Nicky or something. It wasn't really much at that time because we kind of run like a Western school. And that was more work with that than was planned. So it was not a lot of riding for Victor, and it was not a lot of riding for me, which was actually really boring because I bought the farm and Trash and Nicky so Victor and I could ride, but it wasn't time for that.
And then he just stopped, lost interest.
I don't know if he lost his interest that much. I think it was a question of time. It didn't work actually. So
maybe he'll start now again.
You never know actually. He looked really good on Sparvan. And Victor has always had like a really natural way with the horses. He doesn't make it complicated. He just is with the horses.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he's the next champion.
Maybe.
On Sparvan.
You never know. Do you ride Isak?
From time to time, not regularly.
No?
I have ridden when I was super small, but that was not Western. That was a small...
Super small? Was that kind of like a year ago?
No, I mean the horse was super small too.
Oh, the horse.
It was a Shetlandspony. I don't know what that's called in Swedish.
No. In Swedish it is.
No, in English.
In English.
It was, anyways, one of these very short, round and stubby horses.
Yeah, kind of like Nicky, but really small.
Yes. And that time I fell off.
Oh.
Because the big strap underneath their belly wasn't...
oh my God.
It wasn't really strapped on all the way. So when I started galloping, I kind of slowly fell over.
Oh no.
And after that, I didn't ride for like 8 years maybe.
Oh.
But now my mother has actually become really interested in Western horses since a few years ago.
Yeah.
And she has brought me out to some like riding camps. So I've tried.
But I do remember, because your mother was actually riding on our Western riding school. And one time you were in the stable. You might have been like 12 years old.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny actually to have you back after such a long time, grown up.
But I've never ridden on one of your horses.
Yet.
That would actually be really fun to try.
That will be Fiona.
Oh, Fiona.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Then I need all the protection equipment I can get.
Oh, yes, you do.
How long is it until it's time for Fiona to get someone on her?
It's a while now. I don't know exactly. All that kind of a decision I talk really close to Johan about. Because I'm not a horse trainer in that sense. It is Johan that rides in the horses and stuff like that. And it's kind of different for every horse. It depends on the mind, and it depends on the body, how developed it is and stuff like that. I think maybe it would be great actually to have Johan in a time to talk because I have read some comments that I believe that it would be actually good to have a discussion about with Johan because I'm not a trainer, but I do believe that everybody that handles a horse actually are a trainer because you teach the horse something good or something bad. But I'm not a trainer in that I take other horses in and train them like that. The only thing I do is show the world how to train. And it's kind of like millions of people's. So, but I'm not a trainer. So.
Okay, so we have some comments, some of which you have answered before, but I think you want to give a bit longer answer than you can do in the writing.
Yes.
So we'll just get right into it. Meryl asks, how did you get interested in quarter horses?
Yes, when I was a small girl, I loved to watch The Little House on the Prairie. Yes, and McKayan. And I think it was kind of like how I got interested in Western horses, and Western horses often are quarter horses. So I think it's because of that.
Have you ever been interested in any other horses?
Yes, I had a Connemara that I did jumping on.
When you were small?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was really fun. But she was Western trained as well. So.
And is it usually just quarter horses that are Western trained?
Often.
Okay.
But you can train any horse.
And we have a nice comment from Denise. She says, wonderful video. Loved meeting Colibri and Sparvan.
Yes.
And love your trainer. Very obvious his love and care for your horses. I hope Victor picks up riding again and carries the torch. Malin, you are the best.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm almost get like a little bit embarrassed when someone writes that kind of thing. That was a really nice comment.
We have a question. Fiona needs a handmade halter.
Oh yes, she do.
Do we have a new, something new in the halter question?
No, we have not.
No.
But this week, I believe, we will have this mystery halter thing solved.
Are we still on the fourth one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, hey. Ja, kom där. Ja, kom. Lambi. Du har allt du behöver. Hey. So, time for the footy thing again.
We have a question from channel member Diana, I think. Diana asks, how old is Nikki and Shania?
Oh. Shania, I believe, is 24. Nikki can be about 14.
About 14.
Yes. And it's kind of like me, I'm about 50. I don't remember how old exactly every animal are.
It's hard when you have so many.
Yes.
And how old is Lambi?
Exactly, about 5. About 5, yes.
Ciso asks, hello nice lady, how many horses do you have and how many horses have you raised? I love your kindness to your horses.
Thank you so much. I have 9 horses and I have raised Sessan, Sparvan, Colibri, Joey, Lavendel, Rain, Fiona. 7.
7.
I might have missed someone, I don't know. I don't think so. That would be so bad if I did. And we have Dandelion, but we didn't raise him. But he will actually help raising a lot of foals around the world, because that's Dandelion's mission. Yes.
And we have a comment on your exercises with Sparvan. Because you did this video, 10 exercises.
Yeah, be short.
and someone was so shocked. They said, "What? No treats?"
Oh my God. No, of course not. Sparven was a foal from, I don't know, 1 day to 30 days. He should only have breast milk from his mother. So of course no treats.
But you never give treats at all?
No, I don't. For me, that's not the way I like to train. I have seen people train with treats and done it very successfully. But for me, it's kind of like something that gets in the way with the connection between me and the horse. And I don't want anything between me and the horse, like a treat. So that's not for me.
And maybe you don't want a horse to constantly go after your hands and...
No, but if you train that right, that doesn't happen actually. But a lot of people train that wrong. But if you do it right, it will not be like that. Because, as I said, a lot of people do it really successfully. But for me, I don't believe in it because I have a special connection with my horse that not are built on treats.
Built on trust.
Trust and love. So that's how I rule.
Should we look forward? What's happening this week?
Yes, what is happening?
But like for one, your birthday is coming up.
Oh my God, yes it is.
And you'll, what's it called? Hur mycket fyller du?
That was a question I don't think you should ask. How old I am.
You're being around 50?
Yes. Plus.
Another year? That's
yes.
good.
No, I am turning 54. That's not a secret. I don't mind.
How do you plan on celebrating?
I don't know, actually, how I'm planning. Yes, I'm going into Stockholm that day. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but that I am. And a lot of kisses from the horses, I believe. It would be nice too.
Any fancy restaurant or something like that?
No, I think we will cook a nice dinner at home, actually. Because it's in the middle of the week, so no party. Going out partying.
And you said before that you wanted to apologize for something.
Yes, I do, actually. Because I feel really bad. You always write such beautiful comments that I really appreciate. But I know that I haven't been answering all your comments. And I'm really sorry about that. Because if you take your time to write to me, I love to answer everything. But I do read everything. That I do. But sometimes I don't. But I can't do it. But most of your comments I actually answer. But I'm sorry if I missed your comment. That I am, actually. And we actually had 1st of Advent. I believe it's the word. Yesterday it was Sunday. And today it's Monday. But I think we can light this candle now. I think I will light the candle close to me. So I don't burn down the place. It's such a special feeling to light the first candle, I believe. And I do love Christmas. And I believe this has been a tough year, but we also have so much to be grateful about. And I think it's kind of important to sometimes stop and think about actually all the good things that are happening around us. Because it's a lot of good things.
And so much to look forward to.
Yes, it is. I have a beautiful family. I have wonderful horses. I have a great employee. And what do I more have? I have a beautiful YouTube family as well. So that is actually awesome.
And 2 foals on the way.
Yes, and 2 foals on the way. So I think it's a lot to be grateful about, actually. And now I have lighted this beautiful candle. Yes.
Now Christmas has officially started.
Yes, it has. I feel a little bit Christmassy today.
I didn't think about that, but you are
You
dressed
did not.
No, you are dressed in the
I'm
Christmas
matching the
colors.
flower. So, yes, okay. So, thank you so much for spending time with me and Isak. It's always nice to spend time with you, I believe. Please comment below so I know what you think. And be sure to take care of you. Love you guys so much. Bye.